Okay, and the construction of the Forbidden City started in 1406 and completed in 1420. Started from the third emperor Zhu Di, this emperor in the Ming dynasty. There were many dynasties out there in China history. Ming and Qing are the two latest dynasties. So this guy, the third emperor in the Ming, who moved the capital from Nanjing to Beijing and built the Forbidden City.
It was 14 years.
Yeah, 14 years to build the whole thing.
The whole thing?
Yes, including the
Like Germany built an airport in Berlin.
No, it takes longer than 14 years.
even like the park you visited.
We built 600 years for the cathedral of Cologne.
Yeah, that's right. So, has it finished yet?
It
Cologne?
is finished, yeah.
Okay.
But it's in reconstruction all the time.
Yeah, like here. Yeah, every day.
You have to do it every day.
Every day. So 24 emperors lived in the Forbidden City for nearly 500 years. So 14 of them were Ming and the other 10 were Qing emperors. That means they are totally different dynasties or totally different emperors. And
changed the dynasties
through war.
Okay.
All right. So this was the last emperor in the Ming in 1644. He committed suicide in a hill right next to that park. You visited there yesterday, right next to that park, who committed suicide by hanging himself over there in 1644. Because those uprising army, they were attacking the city of Beijing, so they could come into the Forbidden City at any time. So the emperor tried to defeat those people and summon his generals, but nobody responded to him. And then those people, those Manchurian people, their ancestors, they come into Beijing and defeated those peasant uprising army and occupied the whole country and started their dynasty called Qing dynasty, which lasted for 267 years. And this was the last emperor in the Qing dynasty. And this guy, who lived here until 1924, but the dynasty was overthrown in 1911, who still lived here until 1924, and then he was kicked out of the Forbidden City. And the Forbidden City opened to the public as a palace museum in 1925. So the year after next, which is gonna be the 100th anniversary of the Palace Museum. Yes, 2025. And the last emperor who left here and was made as a puppet emperor by the Japanese army and captured by the Soviet army at the Second World War, and who sent back to China after the founding of the PRC. So that's the end. That's a story about those emperors and the dynasties. And the whole palace become the most famous tourist attractions in Beijing now.